We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the Washington Nationals and the Colorado Rockies. Two playoff hopefuls duke it out for wild card standing. Next. John Gray gets the call for game 1 of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, Matt, we're getting a look at a guy that's really dependable. Last 3 starts, ERA just under 3.00, and that's some pretty good pitching. Minimizes the amount of walks, keeps his hits down, and if he can do more of the same of that, he should have some pretty good fortune in this one here today.
The speedy Trey Turner digs in now. He'll get us started in this one under the lights. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. Well, boys, we take a look at the Rockies starting play here tonight. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now, and if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game. I know he's down in the count right now, and it's not looking good, but he's been swinging the bat so well lately. I don't think he minds this one bit.
Ready with the 0-2.
Oh, that's too high.
And we'll see some 40s before things are said and done tonight. Right now, 51 degrees at first pitch. Ready to deliver the 1-2. Now a swing and a miss on the fastball. Then the leadoff man is set down here for the first out of the evening.
It's always nice to keep a guy that has good wheels off base, and that's just what they did right there. Big strikeout, keep that guy off the base path.
Here's Howie Kendrick. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. Individual matchup numbers against John Gray. He's really struggled 0 for 10. Kendrick waiting, now the pitch. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2. So far this season, Kendrick carries a batting line a little over the 260 mark. Now the 2-0 pitch to Kendrick.
Ball in.
Just missed with that heater, but even if he wanted to swing, I don't think he could have caught up to that one.
Three and 1 to Howie Kendrick.
You maybe get 2 pitches a game where all the guesswork goes out the window. This is certainly that situation.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hit to first, fielded cleanly, and he'll take it onto the bag himself. 2 gone now here in the first.
The first baseman.
And here's how the Nats line up in this one. Thoughts, Dan? Who stands out?
I'm definitely excited to watch Josh Bell in this one. He's really excelled against right-handed pitching this season, hitting over 300 against them coming in. So given the matchup he's faced with here, I wouldn't be surprised at all to see him make some noise at the plate.
Josh Bell the next to hit. And on the first pitch, he grounds foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Count even at 1-1 to the Nationals first baseman. And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, D-Roll, Larry Bullard, he's pretty much right down the middle. You see very few managers and players getting into very many confrontations with Larry.
Yeah, Larry lays in the weeds, Dan. Doesn't try and make it about him, and that's what the players love. He's got a pretty consistent strike zone, and he's approachable.
Dahl will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order. The Rockies coming up. We've got no score. Steven Strasburg gets the starting assignment for the Nats in this one. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, in his last start, he picked up his 9th win of the season. It's always nice to get into double digits, and nothing he'd like to do more than to pitch well in this one and pick up his 10th victory of the year.
And that'll bring in Garrett Hampson. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The center fielder, number 1.
The pitch. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. So guys, these Nationals, as they enter play here tonight, they come in scuffling a bit of late, just 2-4 over their last 6 games. A ball and a strike to Colorado's leadoff batter.
You rarely see a pitcher of this quality throw one right down the middle, and man, as a hitter, probably a good chance you're not going to see that pitch again.
The 1-1 home is going to be a drag bunt. He gets it down. Fair-handed by Castro. Got him.
Batting second, the left fielder, David Dahl.
And that'll bring up the speedy outfielder David Dahl. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Here comes the first pitch. Dahl is 6'2" and bats left, but throws right-handed. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. He's set. Here's the 0-1. Grounded to the right. And the flip to a hustling Strasburg covering at the bag for the out.
Batting third, the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Into the box now, Nolan Arenado. He enters this one second in the National League round trip category.
You know, D-Row, we're into the summer right now. This guy's power's been off the charts. Looks like he's going to be able to do this all season long.
I think he is, Dan, and the ball's going to start flying now. Weather's starting to warm up in certain parts of the country. We're getting into the middle, late part of summer. You're going to see some epic home runs down the stretch.
And that's dead center for strike 1. High chopper to third, but that'll get foul. It's 0-2 now. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded to short. Turner loves it. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. We are still scoreless. New inning set to get underway, and digging in is the outfielder, Eric Thames.
Eric Thames.
Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And he starts him out with a strike on the outer half. The windup and the 0-1. And he watches one dip low and inside for a ball. 1-1. Thames behind 1-2.
1-2.
Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
I like how he worked him backwards for that strikeout there. He wasn't showing the fastball early in the at-bat, but then went back-to-back once he had the hitter down in the count.
Here's Starlin Castro. As he'll watch a slider that runs out of the strike zone away for ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 17 home runs and 55 driven in. The 1-0 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Not even close with the 1-0. He needs to get back in the zone, but be careful. Work the quadrants.
Back up the middle. And that'll get on through into center, and he's got himself a 1-out hit.
Count leverage right there, sitting dead red fastball, and he didn't miss it. Nice swing right there, driving it into the outfield for a knock.
Into the box now, Christian Vasquez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low, it's ball 1. 261 the average coming into action here. 11 home runs, and he's driven in 45. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
Yep, 1-1.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. Castro leads off first with 1 away. An even 2-2 count to the Nationals catcher. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
Victor Robles digging in now as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball 1. Here comes the 1-0.
Inside, ball 1.
Michael Taylor would be next if they can keep this inning alive. No score here as we play inning number 2. Tries the curveball, but it's high, and that's ball 4.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Michael A. Taylor.
Now in the box, Michael Taylor. 2s all over the place. 2 on, 2 out, and of course, here in inning number 2. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And here's a slider that's nowhere close, and it's 1-0. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Taylor hits in the 240s, so there's room for improvement in that regard.
You know, Matty, I know his career batting average jumps off at the page, but this guy can help a roster in a lot of different ways. He brings value to the manager on a daily basis.
Inside and low, 2-1.
Well, we all know he's not the greatest threat with the bat up there. His numbers certainly aren't that pretty, but hey, I give him credit. He's really working the count right here.
3 balls and a strike to the Nationals left fielder.
Well, he's behind in the count now, and he's probably going to have to turn to something hard and straight right here.
And a full count, 3-2 to Michael Taylor. Got him swinging as he runs the fastball by him to end the inning. Nats leave a pair. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So digging in now, Charlie Blackmon. And as you can see, he has been slumping offensively.
Charlie Blackmon.
Here's the pitch.
Got to pitch to the ballpark's dimensions right here. Love the execution of that pitch down in the zone. Got to keep the ball in the yard.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I just think after seeing both those pitches right there, 96, you have to be on the fastball or you're not going to catch up. If you're sitting off speed, that fastball is going to blow right by you.
Popped him up. Vasquez is in his tracks now, and he puts it away for the first down.
Batting fifth.
So here's how the Washington Nationals are positioned defensively. And let's focus on the guy behind the dish tonight, Christian Vasquez. Lock in on this guy. Some say he looks like a young Pudge Rodriguez in his prime. The bat's coming, but the way he massages this pitching staff should be your focus.
Brendan Rodgers bats next, as he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And you see the numbers there. He's been very dangerous at the plate, to say the least. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. This is line to left. That gets down, and he's got himself a base hit.
Hard bullet single to left field on a pitch that was kind of middle down in the zone, D-Row, and he's going to have to make some better pitches than that one.
Yeah, if he's going to leak pitches over the heart of the plate, he's going to have a long night. The middle of this order does serious damage.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. In the dirt. Perfect throw, and they got him at second. And a good heater as he just watches this baby. A ball and a strike. Helping him out here as he swings and misses to fall behind a ball and 2 strikes. The 1-2 down the third baseline, but this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Strasburg comes set. Here's the delivery. Swung on and missed, and that's the final out of the inning. Some of our nation's young minds and future leaders here in attendance. Yikes. We're back with more on this Monday night after this.
Back now in Denver, home of the Rockies, who have certainly treated their fans to some impressive pitching so far this year. Entering today's action, they've allowed the fewest hits of any team in the league, while also racking up the most strikeouts. As one member of the pitching staff pointed out, we don't give you any breaks. From the beginning of the game to the end, our staff comes at you with nasty stuff, and we back that up with great command as well. Guys, clearly this staff presents opposing lineups with all kinds of challenges.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Standing in, Steven Strasburg, 9-1-2 due up. Here comes the first pitch. In there, 0-1. And he fouls this one off. And it's fouled away. Another 0-2 home. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second, with a punch out, one away.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
Here now is Trey Turner, as he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball 1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. Right side. Owing showing off his range. And they won't have a play as he reaches at first. Let's see how this is scored.
So frustrating, Dero. You make a good pitch and you get these guys that can run around and they're fast. You think you have an out, and all of a sudden it turns into an infield single.
Yeah, this is definitely part of his game, the ground attack, Dan. He's a speedster. He's going to get a ton of infield singles, and he knows how frustrated that pitcher is.
To the plate now, Howie Kendrick. Pitch misses low. The throw down. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
We all know this team is struggling right now. They're on a losing streak, so when that's the case, sometimes you need to be a little bit more aggressive and try to put some pressure on your opponents. Stolen bases are a good way of doing that, so we'll see if it pays off on the scoreboard for him right now.
A decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. And there's a fastball well off the plate inside. So far on the year, Kendrick is slugging just a little over 400. Not a huge threat, but he can certainly square one up on occasion. Liner toward right center, and he won't get it as that's down for a base hit. A run comes across to score, and they jump ahead 1-0.
Yeah, this team's been in a pretty bad funk, Dero. They've had a difficult time scoring and winning any game, so to strike early, that RBI single right there is awfully big.
Yeah, and hopefully the pitcher's able to breathe a sigh of relief, Dan, like you say all the time. Give me some early runs and let me relax and attack the zone.
I've always said, Dero, you score me 6 runs, I'm going to win a lot of games.
So that'll bring up Josh Bell. Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The right fielder, number 9, Eric Thames.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Eric Thames. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Comes set with the 0-1. Lifted the other way down the left field line. And this will wind up a foul ball. 2 out with the man at first. Swing and a miss. Blew the fastball right by him, and the inning is over. It's a run on 2 hits, 1 left. We'll move on to the bottom of inning number 3. The Nationals are out in front here, 1-0. Digging in, Josh Fuentes. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Here's the first pitch to him. In there, strike 1. Fouled off. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. The throw to first is in time, 1 down. So with 1 gone, there's a look at the Rockies' upcoming schedule here on the show for the next 7 days. Make plans to be with us. So 1 away now in the Colorado third, and that brings up the catcher Tony Walters. First offering on its way. And this one's nowhere close as that bounces to the plate for ball one. One out, nobody on. Well-located changeup on that one as it catches the black for a called strike.
That's why this guy is great. Never misses over the heart of the plate. It's got electric stuff, but pinpoint control to all four quadrants.
But good hands over there at first, and that becomes out number two.
The pitcher, John Gray.
Settling in now, John Gray. First pitch coming, here it is. That one's down around the knees, taken for a strike. Bases are empty here with two men out. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Hey, this is an amazing inning right here. Attacking the zone, keeping his defense invested. Chance to get off the field super quick.
Rockies pitcher with a bat in his hands and a 1-2 count. Strasburg comes set. Here's the 1-2. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Welcome back to Coors Field in Denver as we check in with Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Nationals manager Dave Martinez between innings, specifically about his club's offense to this point. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. All set for the start of the 4th, and standing in is the veteran third baseman, Starlin Castro. First offering on its way.
Hey, it's not always about filling up the strike zone all the time every inning. He's pitching well as we're moving into the middle innings, but interestingly, less than 50% of his first pitches have been for strikes.
Behind 0-2 now. A ball and 2 strikes now.
Man, that's a good take there on that 0-2 fastball just missed. He must have a really good eye at the plate.
The 1-2. And this is swung on and missed, and this 4th inning will start the same way he ended the 3rd with a strikeout, and there's 1 away.
The catcher, number 8.
So the bases are empty with 1 man gone, and from the on-deck circle into the batter's box comes Christian Vasquez. And now pitch on the way. A ball and no strikes.
Hey, struggling to find the release point of that curveball. That wasn't a very good one. Somehow he's just got to find that feel because that's a pitch he's going to need going forward.
Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. Hit in the air down the right field line, but this is just going to wind up being a foul ball. One pitch is a slider that's cut on and missed for strike 2. And he takes very close to the inside corner here. 2-2 though. Now here it comes. Still hanging with him. Another good swing to keep it going.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
Here's another 2-2. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Swing and a little blooper to center. And that'll get down for a base hit. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll reach second now with 1 away. And this, of course, is a ballpark that yields a lot of doubles as we take a look at the team leaders for the most 2 base hits this year. And we see there that they're currently ranked 3rd best in that category in the NL. At the plate now, Victor Robles, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0.
2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. Good pitch. But if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Now the 2-0. In the air out toward right field. Blackmon on the move. He gets there, and that's the second out.
The batter, the left fielder, Michael A. Taylor.
And now for Washington, Michael Taylor, runner in scoring position with 2 gone. First pitch on its way. And that fastball's taken but catches the outer third. Called strike 2 with the letters. 0-2 now.
Hey, he's got great feel for that pitch right there. He can throw it anytime he wants for a strike.
And he looks at a ball. 1-2.
He has to be greedy working the outside of this strike zone. He cannot allow this guy to get back in this count, especially with the pitcher on deck.
A 1-2 pitch. A ball hit softly on a line to third, but little trouble handling this one down there at third, as that will end the inning. 1 left for Washington, but they lead it 1-0. Back to the top of the order now, and up steps Garrett Hampson to bat.
The center fielder, number 1.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And a curveball drops in there for strike 1. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2. Two-strike pitch from Strasburg. Pitch is popped up. Castro calls for it. And he hauls it in for the first out of the inning.
Now batting, left fielder, David Dahl.
Digging in to try it again, David Dahl. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Ground ball right into the shift. Gloved by Kendrick. On to first, and Strasburg's in control here, 2 away.
Now batting, third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Striding in once again, Nolan Arenado. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch coming, here it is. In there, no balls and a strike. Arenado has all the necessary skills to play great defense on the left side of the infield, and it makes him really fun to watch. He can pick it with the best of them, but what sets him apart is the huge arm. It's accurate, it's incredibly strong, certainly has the ability to uncork a throw and beat a runner when he needs to, and it's impressive to watch.
Yeah, anybody that has the ability to go to their backhand and to absolutely fire a cannon across the infield is a huge asset to have.
Charlie Blackman.
Here's Charlie Blackman now, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1.
This is where you got to take stock in the situation. Adjust your batting gloves and realize you need a gapper to score this guy from first. If nothing less, pass the baton to the guy behind you and keep the line moving.
Now the 0-1. Started to go around there. Looked like he held up in time. No, strike 2, says the third base umpire. Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over. 1 left for Colorado. It remains 1-0. All ready to go in the top of the 5th, and set to stand in as the veteran pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Steven Strasburg.
Here's the pitch. And that's taken for strike 1.
0-1.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Tries to shave the corner with that pitch, but it's 1-1. And now pitch on the way. Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2.
That's how you open up the outside part of the plate. Pound 2 balls in, and they get right back outside. Nice pitch.
And he struck him out. Strikeout number 8 now in the ballgame for him.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Standing in now, Trey Turner. Popped him up. Rogers has a play. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and stepping in is the second baseman, Howie Kendrick. Kendrick waiting. Now the pitch. Skied into straightaway right. After it is Blackman. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Washington, but they're up 1-0. Welcome back for the bottom of the 5th. Here's Heidi Watney.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Rockies skipper Bud Black between innings, specifically about his club's offensive output to this point. And one thing he mentioned to me was the lack of discipline he's seeing out of their at-bats right now. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs. So the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off.
Thank you, Heidi. Now batting, Brendan Rodgers. He leads off in the bottom of the 5th as they look to break through on the scoreboard for the first time in this one.
Yeah, baseball is a game of adjustments, and it's time they start making some. They don't need to change their entire approach necessarily, but now is maybe when they start thinking about ways to get the guy on the mound out of his rhythm a bit.
Here's the pitch. And he gets ahead here with the fastball. Strike one.
0-1's the count.
A swing and a ground ball to third. And the throw by Castro takes care of him for the first out. So still nothing against him on the scoreboard here in the 5th as we check out the league leaderboard for team ERA. And we find that these guys currently sit in the number 3 position in the circuit in that category. So one away here with the bases empty. And next to bat, it'll be Chris Owings. Here comes the first pitch. And that misses for ball one. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
You can see this guy's more focused at the plate right now. In that first AB, he went down on strikes.
And he watches this one in there for a high strike.
Gutsy pitch right there. 2-0 changeup for a strike. Good call by the catcher. Great execution by the pitcher.
Popped up. Turner over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The first baseman, number 8, Josh Fuentes.
So coming to the plate, Josh Fuentes. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, and he didn't put up much of a fight either, Matty. Gotta find a way. Can't go down 3 pitches. I don't care if you're staring at him or swinging at him. You have to find a way to make this pitcher work a little bit harder.
0-1 the count. No runs, 2 hits, no errors in the ballgame for the Rockies thus far. And he takes something off there and had him way out in front for strike 2.
Hey, offense needs to check itself right here. They need to make this starter a little bit more uncomfortable.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Rockies. They trail this one 1-0. Stepping in, Josh Bell. His last at-bat didn't go his way as he popped out in foul territory.
Yeah, Matt, he's got to make an adjustment right here. His swing definitely broke down, dropped his back shoulder, and thus the result was a terrible pop-up foul.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. The windup and the 0-1. Grounded up the first baseline, but this will wind up a foul ball, strike 2. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far.
Well, we're all hearing his name in the Cy Young Award discussion at this point in the season. It's pretty hard to argue against it when you watch him dominate a guy on 3 pitches and send him packing without much problem.
Stepping in now, Eric Thames, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Grounded to second. Fielded by Owings. Throw gets him, 2 down.
Now batting, the third baseman, Starlin Castro.
So here's Starlin Castro, 1 for 2. He singled and struck out in 2 trips. First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Nope.
He'll hold off on the slider to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. A ball and a strike.
Boy, this guy's got it going on right now. He's executing everything. He should feel pretty good. He's retired 7 in a row.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Lifted out towards straightaway center field. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Nationals gone in order, but they hold a 1-0 lead. That'll bring up Tony Walters. He'll start things out in the 6th for a lineup that really hasn't found its groove in this one.
Yeah, only 2 hits so far, Matt, and not very many hard hit balls either. We'll see if they can start making some adjustments.
And the pitch.
That elevated fastball right there, that is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
0-1 count. Here it comes. And he popped him up. Turner into shallow left. He's there and records the first out.
Now batting, the pitcher, John Gray.
Stepping into the box, John Gray. He was a strikeout victim in his first try. From the stretch. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Boys, we see the pitch count. It's hard to remember the last time we saw a guy pitch this efficiently.
Hey, this guy has really been attacking the zone, and this lineup has been more than happy to swing at a lot of pitchers' pitches so far.
Oh, has him looking silly here. It's 0-2.
Hey, after that terrible swing, you find yourself down 0-2. Step out, deep breath, adjust the batting gloves, flip a coin, and go all in on something.
And a minimum effort at bat that time as the pitch is taken for a strike 3 called, and he'll go back to focusing on pitching instead. 2 away now.
Number 1.
Striding in for the Rockies, Garrett Hampson. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. First offering on its way. Breaking ball drops right in the chute for a strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in the hole 0-2 now.
I mean, this offense has struggled because they haven't been able to make the adjustment. He stayed staunch on the outer half, and these guys have not worked the ball the other way.
And Kendrick gives it a reach going by, but it's into center field for a base hit.
And they keep the inning alive with a base hit, but you can see that's only the 3rd hit he's given up the entire game, so he's still in total control out there.
David Dahl to the plate now. No hits to this point. First pitch coming. Here it is.
No doubt this is a steal situation right here. 2 outs and the leadoff hitter on first. This is the time you roll the dice and hope he gets in the scoring position where he can get a hit to bring him home.
0-1 pitch on its way. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
The count doesn't mean much to this batter. He's all in. He's not concerned with striking out, so he's going to get his A swing off.
The 0-2 pitch. And he struck him out, his 7th of the ball game, and that ends the inning. Rockies strand one. They still trail 1-0. Digging in once again, Christian Vasquez.
Leading off for Washington, the catcher, number 8, Christian Vasquez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. And he fouls this one off. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. High that time with the slider, taken for a ball.
Man, this guy's had their number all game long. Up, down, in and out. He's pitching very well.
Now the 1-1 pitch is in there for the second strike. There's a breaking ball that he didn't quite get on top of. Swung on, and he went fishing in the dirt. Up with it, Walters. And he makes the throw to first. Vasquez is retired, and there's one away.
Well, you know you made a real nice pitch when you bounce it in the dirt and you still get the hitter to swing at it. That tells me that there's a lot of deception in that pitch right now.
Into the box, Victor Robles comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way.
That's a ball.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
And it's fouled away. Here's the 1-1 pitch. Called strike, and he's behind 1-2. And a good take there. Close, but it's 2-2. A great pitch there as he couldn't get extended on that one, and he's down on strikes for the second out.
Just tied him up with that last pitch. Pretty evident by the swing. Sometimes guys get in that protect mode so much that they're swinging at everything that they see, and they end up offering at pitches that they can't possibly do anything with.
At the plate, Michael Taylor. As he'll watch a slider that stays inside for ball one. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Into his windup, here comes the 1-0. 1 run, 4 hits, and no errors so far for the Nationals. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
88 on a changeup? I remember when an 88-mile-an-hour fastball wasn't all that bad. Man, the game's changing.
Skied into straightaway right. Blackman is there, and he'll make the catch to retire the side. 3 up, 3 down for Washington. They lead it 1-0. Bottom of the inning now, and that'll give way to the third baseman, Nolan Arenado.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
First offering on its way.
Nope, ball 1.
There's not too many umpires in the game that are going to ring that for a strike right there. That was borderline up, even though it was in the zone.
There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Taylor is going to get back, and he'll put this one away on the warning track for the first out.
Right fielder, number 19, Charlie Blackman.
And that'll bring in Charlie Blackman. 0 for 2 on his line thus far. First delivery to him on the way.
At the ball.
And some action out in that Washington bullpen now as we see both a left-hander and a right-hander throwing. Now the 1-0.
2-0 to a guy with this kind of pop, you better be awfully careful because he's going to be swinging out of his shoes.
1 out, nobody on. Not very aggressive there as that's down the middle for strike 1.
Probably better that he let that pitch go anyway. After seeing a lively fastball on the pitch before, it's pretty hard to sit back enough on a well-thrown changeup.
Now the 2-1. Smoked on the ground up the middle. And there's out number 2.
Well, I think he got away with one right there. It was a fastball right down the middle, and he hit it hard, but he couldn't elevate it at all. Would have been a different story if he did.
2 away now in the Colorado 7th, and that'll bring up Brendan Rodgers. He's set. Here it comes. A ball and no strikes. And ooh, looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Grounder down the line at third. And that's a fair ball as this one gets by him at third.
That was actually a well-executed fastball in off the plate. Credit the offensive player. He smelled that coming, turned and burned.
Here's Chris Owings now, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike.
I really like how he's been attacking hitters early in these ABs. He's thrown strikes on the first pitch to over 70% of the guys he's faced so far.
Barely able to make contact. Down 0-2 now.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Left field and deep. Back goes Taylor to the track. He's got it as the tying run is left on base. Rockies strand one. They're down 1-0. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll bring up the pitcher, Steven Strasburg.
Number 37, Steven Strasburg.
Jairo Diaz has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 37, Jairo Diaz.
First pitch coming. Here it is. The 0-1 pitch. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Hit on the ground out to short. Rogers brings it in. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. And there are the final numbers for the Colorado starting pitcher. He was great all night long.
Well, this is one of those as a pitcher where you don't get rewarded for pitching well. He threw the ball great in this one. Didn't get much run support. He's in line for the loss, and he deserves a much better fate. He threw the ball pretty well in this one.
So now to the plate, Trey Turner, as he'll reach for one and come up empty for the first strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Fastball, and he's quickly in the hole. 0-2. Hits are now even at 4 apiece. Popped him up. And he'll put this one away in foul territory for the second out.
Now that's second baseman, Howie Kendrick.
Ready now, Howie Kendrick. He flew out in his last at-bat. He's set, and the pitch. Line drive to left. And that finds some outfield grass. It's a base hit. So the 2-out hit keeps the inning hot and brings in Josh Bell. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
Well, he was definitely not looking off speed on that pitch. I'll tell you, he had to be sitting on a fastball on that one because it's coming in hot, and he still manages to get out front of that and yank it for 2 bases.
Digging in, Josh Bell. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
Looking to keep this a 1-run game. The pitch fouled off. Two out here and a runner at second. Strike 2 swinging just out in front of the slider.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
A pause and the 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed as they set him down for the second time here tonight. Danger averted following the 2-out double. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. bottom of inning number 8 set to go. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Josh Fuentes.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
No balls and a strike to count. Now a swing, and he pops him up. This is right out in front of the mound. And there's your first out of the inning.
Now batting, the catcher, Tony.
At the plate, Tony Walters. 0 for. Here's the first pitch to him. The 0-1 on its way. Swing and a line drive. Foul. The 0-2 once more. Pulls this one into the air out into right field. Long run for the right fielder. He's got it. A nice play there. 2 away. Sam Hilliard will pinch hit here, and he's the potential tying run.
Number 22, Sam Hilliard.
And he takes ball 1. The average for him at 267 on the year. 13 home runs and 32 driven in. The 1-0.
Look out, 1-1.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Bell at first, and the side is retired. 3 up, 3 down for Colorado. They're on the short end of a 1-0 score. Philip Deal enters from the pen to start the 9th inning, as he'll try to keep the score right where it is heading to the bottom of the 9th. All set to start the 9th in this one, and in steps the lefty power threat Eric Thames. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. High in the air out to center field. Center fielder giving chase. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
Now batting, third baseman, Starlin Castro.
Now at the plate, Starlin Castro. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. He's ready. Here's the first offering. He'll start him here with a changeup, but it's taken for ball one. Fastball taken, but that gets the zone for a strike. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. Now here it comes.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
One-run game here in the top of the ninth. Hit hard on the ground to second and into center field as he's aboard with a one-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Ready for another shot now, Christian Vasquez. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
Strike one to start the at-bat. 0-1, here's the pitch. Liner toward right center. In there, a base hit.
And that's a base hit right there on a hanging two-strike changeup.
And that's one we like to call a hanger right there. You see it high, you let it fly. Nice job by the offensive player.
Into the box now, Victor Robles, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. 0 for 2 for him to this point. Counts even at 1-1 to Victor Robles.
One of the best ways to keep a guy uncomfortable is to pound him inside. They're doing that, and this one caught the zone.
Runners are at first and second with one away. Popped up, and no one will get this one. Ready now, two-strike pitch on its way, and another foul ball. He'll try again, 1-2.
Hey, 3 foul balls in a row right here, searching for that put-away stuff.
First and second now, one man out. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And that's going to fall for a base hit. And the run will score from second to make this a 2-0 ball game.
Boy, I tell you what, that's a big RBI late in the game here. They take a 2-0 lead, D-Road. The way the pitching's been for them tonight, they're sitting in a pretty good spot.
Yeah, Dan, they've gotten great pitching all game long, and all that extra run can do is give you a little bit more confidence. You don't have to pitch with such tension.
Scott Ober enters the game with 1 gone in the top of inning number 9.
number 45. Scott. Over.
In now, Michael Taylor. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Now the 1-0. Misses off the plate. Oberg is about as stingy as they come in terms of a bullpen arm. He's proven very difficult to hit, and it's a rarer thing still to see multiple hits against him.
Yeah, Matty V, and you wonder why it's so hard to score off of this guy. He's nearly impossible to get 3 or 4 hits in an inning to score a run. He keeps his walks per 9 innings are really down, and you look at his hits per 9 innings pitch, it's no wonder why this guy's one of the top relievers in the game right now.
The 2-1. Taken, strike 2.
That's the exact spot to lean on as a reliever. As a hitter, you just have to tip your cap and look for the next one.
Here now the 2-2. He's at the knees and called strike 3. Pretty clear he didn't like the call there on the outside part of the plate, but probably too good to take, and he's down on strikes for the second time.
Yeah, that pitch was right on the black. Beautiful pitch, and even if we had robot umps, he'd still be out. But the only difference would be he wouldn't be able to complain about it.
Into the box, Steven Strasburg. As he'll take a look at his strike right down the middle. It's 0-1. Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Now a fastball gets the upper part of the zone for strike 2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
And he struck him out. So a good pitch there, and now they're going to need to string some hits together in this last at-bat if they want to get back in this thing. Only 1 in the inning for the Nationals. To the bottom of the 9th we go. Top of the order due up. Washington leads this one 2-0. So the Rockies lineup turns over, and to the plate, Garrett Hampson. He's going to lead things off in their half of the 9th as they try to avoid the dreaded shutout.
It's never a good feeling to get shut out, and over the course of the season, it's bound to happen a few times. They've just been overmatched by good pitching.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. And he gets him to swing through that one. He's in control. 0-2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
0-2. Here it comes. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Giving chase is Robles. He gets there and makes the play for the first out.
Now batting, the left fielder, David Dahl.
Stepping in, David Dahl. He went down on strikes last time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Now an off-speed pitch gets the outside. It's a called strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Down the first baseline, but this will get foul for strike 2. Looking to punch him out again. The pitch swung on and driven to right, and no doubt about it, gone. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. As they cut the lead in half, it's 2-1 now.
Wow, that run in the top of the ninth is even bigger now. Without it, this thing would be tied. As it stands, though, they still have work to do to send this to extras or end this thing. This game's getting good now.
On his way out to the mound now is the Washington manager. And that's going to do it now for Steven Strasburg. So as he leaves with the bases empty, he stands to be the winning pitcher here tonight if the bullpen can hold up the one-run lead. Wander Suero takes the ball now in inning number 9, looking to close the door.
51, Wander Suero.
Here's Nolan Arenado. As the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Here's a little chopper up the middle. Turner fields it cleanly. On to first, and the Rockies are now down to their final out of the game. And there are the final numbers for the Washington starter, and he was really in command on the mound throughout the evening.
One of the big keys to having a good pitching performance is not being afraid to throw the ball into the strike zone, and this guy certainly wasn't in this one. Didn't allow a walk all game long.
At the plate now, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll take one on the inside corner at the knees. It's strike one. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Swinging a soft liner. Throw in time, and the ball game is over.
Well, that's just a great job of battling on the road. They fought all the way to the end, took the lead in the top of the ninth, and secured the W in the bottom half. That's a great team win.
Close one tonight, 2-1 the final score. Washington led this game from the third inning on and never wavered. Steven Strasburg gets to double digits with his 10th win of the year, turning in 8 1/3 of quality work. John Gray takes the loss despite striking out 11 batters. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
The final line score for the ballgame tonight. For the victorious Washington Nationals, 2 runs on 8 hits, no errors. They left 7 men on base. For the Rockies, 1 run, 5 hits, no errors. They left 3 men on base. Time of the ball game, 2 hours and 34 minutes.
Welcome, everyone. Let's jump right in and revisit the news and events from Monday. Starting in the National League West, the Washington Nationals allowed only 5 hits as a staff as they took care of the Rocks in Colorado 2-1. The Cubbies pitched well, allowing only 3 hits as they got the best of the Dodgers at home 1-0. The Diamondbacks had 12 hits as a team as they dethroned the Royals 9-3. Shane Green got his 7th win out of the bullpen, leading the Braves past the Brewers 5-4. The Yankees got 11 hits overall as they beat the visiting Rays 6-5. Jose Leclerc grabbed his second win of the year as the Rangers took down the Orioles 4-3. The Oakland Athletics allowed only 5 hits in the game as they bested the visiting Indians 5-0. The Seattle Mariners totaled 11 hits as they got a win over the Astros in Houston 8-6. And that'll do it for today. Enjoy the games, and we'll talk to you tomorrow.